club?
It's fantastic. It's incredible.
Watson, my dear fellow.
Absolutely fantastic.
Oh, what's happened? You look as if you'd seen a ghost.
A ghost? Brandy, that's what I need, brandy. Brandy. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Who struck you?
Well, you said it yourself. It was a ghost, but without any previous warning at all, he hit me in the eye.
Yeah, wait a minute. Here, son. I think you better have another.
Well, thank you.
And now I'll begin again. Who struck you?
Upon my words, Holmes, it was a ghost. The ghost.
Huh? Do you have a headache, Watson?
It may seem humorous to you, but I mean, look, let me tell you from the beginning.
Yes, please do, but start right at the beginning.
Right, well, I was on my way back from the club. You see, it was about 8 o'clock. And I got into Spencer Street, and it was just opposite that little tobacconist, you know, makes that
Yes,
big
I know, yes. There we go on, Watson. What do you do then?
Well, I saw a man in front of me suddenly clutch his chest.
He was walking towards you?
How do you know?
Well, I mean, you said he staggered and clutched his chest. You must have been...
Yeah, that's logical. Anyway, anyway, I rushed up to him to help him, you see, and he's still able to mumble something about, he had a heart, and he lived in 19 Hooper Street, and would I help him get there?
But there were no other pedestrians?
No, the street was completely deserted.
Good. Go on.
Well, then his landlady let us in, and he was unconscious by that time, so I carried him up to his room, and I laid him out in his bed, and Holmes, he was dead. Now, look here, Holmes, he was absolutely, completely, and utterly dead. I couldn't make a mistake about a thing like that.
No, of course you couldn't, old man. No. Go on, then. What happened next?
Well, then I told the landlady rather said to me that she'd called the authorities, you see, and I left my name with her just in case, you know, they'd want me. And then, well, I thought it'd be rather more delicate if I left, you see. I mean, he must have relations.
Yes, it's quite right, Watson. A most delicate situation.
Yeah.
What was the man's name?
Higgins. Albert Higgins.
Uh-huh. I see. And what did you do after you left the house?
Well, you see, it had been a bit of an effort, you know, carrying him up like that, so I got down the stairs and popped across the road into a pub and had a pint. And then I started off back to the flat, you see. Well, I just turned the corner into Spencer Street, and there was
Higgins, Albert Higgins?
Yeah, just face to face with me. He really was large as life. We stood looking at each other for a minute, then he lashed out and hit me in the eye. And then really, Holmes, he vanished.
Vanished?
Yes, he's into the blue.
Well, he just ran away?
Well, the street was rather ill-lit, you know, and it took me a minute or two to pull myself together. And then I don't know whether he ran away or not, but he vanished.
Well, that's most unusual.
Most?
Did you speak to this ghost?
Well, I may have said, good gracious, Higgins, or by Jove, Higgins, or even good heavens, Higgins.
Oh, yes, perfectly natural, Watson. Describe Higgins to me.
Well, he's 50-ish. Sandy-haired, medium build.
Well, he said all you observed. No characteristics.
Well, now, really, Holmes, when I had the chance of examining him on the bed, the most obvious characteristic was he was dead.
Yes, well, how was he dressed?
Green tweed suit.
What, just wearing a green tweed suit? He must have been wearing something more than that in this weather.
Oh, no, he had a big floppy hat and a long overcoat.
Ah.
Oh, and something else. Yes, I did notice something else. He limped.
Aha. And was he carrying a cane?
No cane.
Well, is there anything else, Watson? Think hard.
Oh, yes, I remember something now.
What?
Yes, the second time I saw him, he was carrying a package. But the first time, he didn't have one.
Now, this is curious. Very curious.
Where are you going, Holmes?
Not me. We.
I'm in no condition to leave the house.
And a morsel of raw beef will immeasurably improve your appearance.
And then what?
Then we shall do our best to track down the belligerent ghost of Albert Higgins. Fascinating idea, don't you think?
Well, the whole thing's been most unnerving, you know. I mean, it knocks the wind out of the chap, yes.
Oh, really, no one. Also a rather flamboyant character by the wide, rakish brim. I see he was an artist, too. He hasn't painted very much recently. Notice the specks of paint underneath the brim here. And not house paint, but canvas oils.
Here, what's this? How are you, Jensen? What are you doing in poor Albert's room?
Oh, good evening, Mrs. Blake. You remember me, Dr. Watson?
You're the bloke who brought poor Albert in.
Yes.
Who's your gentleman friend?
This is Mr. Sherlock Holmes. Mrs. Maggie Blake, the landlady.
Pleased to meet you, I'm sure, Mr. Holmes. Oh, poor old Albert. He was proper fond of life, Albert was. He wouldn't have popped off if he'd had his way.
Oh, few of us would, madam.
I was around to the local having me good-night pint. And grieving for poor old Albert. He would have wanted a proper send-off. With a pint of mild and bitter, Albert would.
No doubt he would, madam.
The body, I see, has been removed by the authorities.
Oh, poor old Albert on a slab. Oh,
dear, dear. Have you notified his next of kin, Mrs. Blake?
no, he had none. He was all alone.
Oh, I see. Where was Mr. Higgins employed, madam?
At the Pembroke Museum, right around the corner in Spender Street. It's a picture museum. Albert was a day watchman.
A day watchman, you say? Well, what were his working hours?
9 in the morning till 9 in the evening. Punctual as a clock, Albert was. Never late a minute. Poor Albert.
He always came back from the museum, then, at a few minutes after 9 every evening.
Aye, to make his supper. He was a proper good cook, Albert was.
Excuse my saying so, madam, but aren't you mistaken? Surely it's a little after 8 when Mr. Higgins finished work? Because it was only a little after 8 when I picked him up this evening and brought him here.
Oh, no, Doctor. It was just after 9. I marked the time because I was waiting for Albert to come back. He'd asked me to get him a cut of beef. He always came back just after 9. He'll never eat that beef now. Poor Albert won't. He'll hit you in the eye.
Hmm? Oh, no. I just bumped into a door.
Oh, you shouldn't get familiar with the door, if you know what I mean.
Well, really, that...
Yes, I think we've found out all we can for the time being, Watson. Thank you, madam. We shan't intrude on your grief any further.
Poor old Albert.
It really is most embarrassing about this eye, Holmes. Did you hear what she inferred? It's a terrible situation. And she's wrong about the time. It was only a little after 8. And it's only a few minutes' walk to Spender Street.
Yes. Time is a curious dimension, Watson. Habit and a preconceived notion can so easily reverse the hands of a clock. And yet the clock is still in perfect working order.
Where are we going?
To view the mortal remains of poor old Albert Higgins.
Well, there he is, Mr. Holmes. Nice and peaceful, like, eh?
Poor chap. See anything, Holmes?
Nothing that I haven't already deduced, except that I drew an erroneous conclusion from his hat. He has painted recently, but indoors with his hat off. There are still traces of paint, quite fresh under his fingernails.
What does that mean?
I haven't the faintest idea.
Well, you gents aren't the only ones interested in this dearly departed. Inspector Lestrade of Scotland Yard's looked him over, too.
Oh, indeed.
Oh, he's still here if you'd like to talk to him.
Well, that should be very informative for one or the other, or both of us.
I can't understand it, Holmes. I'm absolutely sure this is the man who punched me. I'm positive.
But also the one who had the heart attack?
Yes, I'm sure of it. One and the same.
Well, he's punched his last punch. Where he probably is, they're punching him. Full of holes with pitchforks.
Yes, well, I think we've seen and heard enough. Would you like to take us to Inspector Lestrade now, please? Ah, hello, Inspector.
Oh, Mr. Holmes, I'm surprised to see you here. Now, this is one case you can't make anything queer out of.
Oh, then why, my dear Inspector Lestrade, are you here?
Well, when they brought him in, somebody recognized him as pound-note Albert Higgins. I come along to check their identification. We like to keep a track of our old pals, you know.
What was he in prison for?
Counterfeiting. He made the best pound note you ever saw. Yes, he was a real artist.
Lestrade, there's no doubt as to the cause of death, is there?
Oh, sorry, Holmes. Heart failure, no foul play. I understand you were with him in his last moments.
Yes, I was with him on the street when he had the attack, and I took him home.
There's nothing you could do, I suppose.
Nothing. He was dead before I had a chance to do anything.
By the way, what time was he brought in?
Oh, let me see now. It would be about, yes, here we are. 9:45. Higgins' landlady notified Constable Smithers at 9:30. Smithers had them remove the body in a matter of minutes.
Inspector, are you sure it was 9:30 and not 8:30?
No, 9:30. It's right here in Smithers' report. Why?
Oh, No, it's nothing at all.
You're quite sure, Lestrade, there's nothing more to this than a simple case of natural causes?
Ah, no, there's no mystery at all. No mystery, Mr. Holmes. Hey, what happened to your eye, Dr. Watson?
Oh, I bumped into a door.
A door? Oh, well, that's a new one anyway. Was it a pretty door?
No, really, Lestrade.
That's all right, Watson. I won't tell a soul.
Well, really, this is insufferable, Holmes. Nobody believes me.
Well, why did you tell them the truth?
What, that I was punched by a ghost?
Yes, I see what you mean. We may have to take on this case anyway, if only to protect your honor and reputation.
Well, it's intolerable, Holmes. Absolutely intolerable.
Evening, Watson. Anything wrong?
No, nothing. Of course not, everything.
Oh, you're sure you're not brooding over last night's affair, are you?
Of course I'm not. Don't be so ridiculous.
Oh, come on, out with it, man.
Well, No, there's nothing to come out with. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, come on, Watson, there's something on your mind.
Well, Gosh, you'd never believe it. Nobody'd believe it.
Well?
Well, I met Albert Higgins in Spender Street again, tonight.
And he punched you again?
He pulled my nose.
Really? Very, very interesting, Watson. My dear Watson, calm yourself.
Look here, Holmes. This whole Higgins affair's gone too far. First of all, last night and now tonight.
Calm yourself, Watson, and relate. Everything hangs on this second encounter.
Well, it occurred just as it had last night. I was on my way back from the club, and I'd reached Spender Street. It was a few minutes ago, as a matter of fact, just after 9 o'clock. I'd stayed rather later in the club than usual. There was a chap from Afghanistan. They was awfully interesting.
Yes, Watson. Get on with his story.
Well, I was rather preoccupied, as you know. This affair's cut me up, rather, and although I may not show it. Anyway, I was walking along. I suddenly looked up, and there was the pedestrian, a man a few feet from me.
Walking towards you?
Well, yes. Of course, I didn't recognize him straight away for, you know who. Anyway, I sidestepped him past, and he sidestepped to let me pass, and then we sort of zigzagged about a bit, you know what it is on the street, and ended up by bumping into each other.
Now, that's when you recognized Albert Higgins?
But it was Higgins. I couldn't be mistaken. Good heavens, man, I know him like my own brother.
Dressed as he was last night?
Exactly.
And what did he do then?
Well, as I told you, then he put out his hand, and he... Well, yes, we'll go into that. And then he was gone, vanished.
Capital, Watson, capital. Everything begins to fall into place. Now, there's one more question. Was he carrying a package?
Well, yes, he was, just like last time. I say, Holmes, do you believe,
What?
Supernatural?
Ghosts, do you mean?
It sounds silly, I know, but, Higgins did die of a heart attack. There was no foul play.
No foul play? Why, the whole affair reeks of foul play. I can tell you, Watson, I haven't been idle today. Do you know that the Pembroke Museum is showing a collection of paintings on loan from the Italian government, and that included amongst those paintings is Leonardo da Vinci's Moonlight Madonna?
Well, I did read something about it in the paper. What's that got to do with Albert Higgins?
Well, we must now pay a visit to the good inspector and inform him that if the ghost of Albert Higgins hadn't struck you in the eye...
And pulled my nose.
And pulled your nose, I would never have suspected the Moonlight Madonna would be stolen from the museum.
What?
Well, it's quite obvious, isn't it?
Well, of course.
I see. Oh, thank you. Well, we'll soon know, Mr. Holmes. But if the picture's still hanging in its place, and we've dragged the curator out of bed to check on it, well, false alarms like this don't exactly help the Yard's reputation, you know.
And what about my reputation, Inspector? When I say a man died a little after 8, he died a little after 8 and not a little after 9. And when I say these ghosts punched me in the eye half an hour later, hang it, he punched me in the eye.
Oh, we all have our off days, Dr. Watson. To err is human, as the poets say.
And furthermore, if I tell you that I bumped into this chap's ghost again tonight...
You didn't tell me about any second meeting.
Oh, didn't I? Well, nothing.
An hallucination, that's what you had, Dr. Watson. Yes, it's, psychological. That's the thing in crime today, psychology. I've been studying it, you know.
You astonish me, Inspector.
Oh, we're not as backwards as you think, Holmes. No, we like to keep abreast of the times. Though I don't mind admitting I don't think this psychology's got much of a future. Oh, come in. Ah, Wilkins, you saw the curator?
Oh, yes, sir. I called him, Mr. Bentham, as you instructed, sir. He was quite excited when I told him this picture called The Moonlight Madonna had been stolen.
And
so we rushed around the corner to the museum.
And?
Well, sir, the picture was there, hanging in its proper place. Good night, sir.
Well, there you are, Holmes. As I said to Dr. Watson, to err is human. Can I give you gentlemen a lift anywhere?
Thank you, Inspector. Oh, I think it might be a good idea if we called at the Pembroke Museum on our way.
But you heard what Hawkins said. The picture was hanging in its proper place.
My dear Lestrade, Hawkins' statement merely proves that what he and the curator saw was not the Moonlight Madonna at all. Merely an excellent forgery.
What's he talking about?
Art, ghosts, my black eye, and psychology.
Remarkable. Only a microscopic examination of the brushstroke shows it any different from Da Vinci's work.
Of course, if you still have any doubts, a chemical analysis of the paint mixtures will prove them to be of modern manufacture.
No. You've quite convinced me, Mr. Holmes. An analysis is necessary. Dear me, this is catastrophic.
A rather delicate situation, eh?
Delicate? The Italian government will hold the British government responsible. Now, the painting is an Italian national treasure, and the theft could easily affect the pending treaty between the two nations. Oh, Mr. Holmes, you must find the original before the Italians learn the painting's been stolen. The British government will hold me responsible.
And the Yard will hold me responsible.
The most priceless of the lot, too.
Yes, naturally.
Well, we know who stole the painting and substituted a forgery, Higgins. All we've got to do now is find out where he hid it.
What time did you leave the museum, Mr. Benson?
A few minutes before 9. Higgins was still on duty.
You're quite sure it was Higgins?
I'm certain, Mr. Holmes. I chatted with him for a few moments, and I couldn't have mistaken his voice.
And the night watchman relieved him at 9. Well, you heard him say that, Mr. Holmes, and that he had a package with him when he left. The night watchman swears uphill and down dale it was Higgins, all right.
Well, the matter seems to resolve itself very nicely, doesn't it? Dr. Watson was punched by Higgins a few minutes after 9. The night watchman saw him leave at 9, and you spoke to him a few minutes before 9.
Look, Holmes, why don't you and Dr. Watson go home and have a good night's rest? From now on, it's nothing but plain, ordinary, simple police work. Nothing you could use a magnifying glass on.
True. True, Inspector. Well, good evening, gentlemen.
Yes, well, good night, gentlemen.
Terrible, Inspector. Terrible, Inspector. Terrible. What do we do now?
Interesting affair, eh, Watson?
Look, I don't care what anybody says. It was after 8 when Higgins punched me.
Well, has it occurred to you that if Higgins didn't punch you, who had the heart attack?
Well, now look here, Holmes, Oh, confound it, for all I know, it was Higgins who punched me and his ghost had the heart attack.
Come on, Watson.
Only might have the common decency to tell me what we're breaking into.
Shh, whisper.
Well, I am whispering. Oh, now, quiet, Watson. Look here, we broke into the rear of the museum because if so, Holmes, really, I don't know what's going to happen to us.
Here, hold this.
What? Oh. Holmes, this is sheer vandalism.
Yes, well, then there must be a bit of a vandal in us all.
Holmes, what are you doing? This is wanton destruction. I've never seen anything like this in my life. I forbid you to. I didn't know this side to your character, Holmes. I'm shocked.
Ah, just as I thought. Look, Watson.
Good heavens, but Moonlight Madonna.
Yes, ingenious, isn't it? And yet, what could be simpler than to attach it to the back of an old rubber painting?
How on earth did you work that out?
Well, I just asked myself where I would hide a stolen canvas.
Holmes, have you gone mad?
No. We just await events. I don't think we should have to wait very long.
Holmes? Dr. Watson? What's the meaning of this?
Watson, I believe you've already met Mr. Bentham in his capacity as curator of the Pembroke Museum. Allow me to present him to you now as the picture thief.
Charmed, Dr. Watson.
Oh, delighted. What is this?
So you discovered my little hiding place, Mr. Holmes. I'm curious. How did you know it was I and not the late lamented Higgins?
Yes, I believe Dr. Watson's story from the first. If Higgins died at a little after 8, it must have been someone else who struck him a little after 9.
But it was Higgins who punched me home.
No, Watson. It was a limp, a wide, floppy hat, and an exceedingly long overcoat that punched you. Seen in a dimly lit street. A psychological misidentification, as the good inspector would call it. The night watchman was also a victim of the same illusion.
And what about the landlady?
How much did you have to pay her to set back the time of death by an hour, Mr. Bentham?
Oh, not much, Mr. Holmes. How did you know it was me?
Dr. Watson and the night watchman both identified the 9 o'clock Higgins visually at a distance. Only you pretended to have spoken to him. This meant that either you were lying or Dr. Watson was punched in the eye by a ghost. I believe the simple explanation.
You almost make me feel transparent, Mr. Holmes.
To anyone who viewed the facts objectively, you were.
It's a pity that one crime has to lead to another.
Yes, and I think it's a great pity, Holmes, that you broke that vase.
Oh, yes. But it's only an imitation.
Nonsense, you can't tell me that sort of work like this is an imitation. Perhaps the pieces can be...
Well done, Watson, well done.
You know, Holmes, you didn't have to invite him here to catch us. You put us in rather an awkward position.
Oh, my dear fellow, I have sublime confidence in your ability to extricate us from any predicament in which my rashness may place us. Might I suggest that you now fetch the good inspector?
Yeah, here you are.
Yeah.
Excuse me. I say, Holmes, Bentham punched me in the eye. Who was it tweaked my nose?
Well, my dear old chap, it was absolutely imperative that I make certain that the limp, the hat, and the coat were really capable of fooling you.
You?
Yes, I regret to say I not only tweaked your nose, but I also pulled your leg.
Oh. What?
Thank you all for getting our channel up to 100 subscribers. I appreciate every one of you for watching and subscribing.
Peaceful evening. I never suspected Inspector Lestrade would shortly be accusing me of the murder of a man I had yet to meet.
Do you like Rorschach?
Yes, you must play him sometime.
I have been.
Oh.
Do you care to go out?
Why?
Why, no, for a walk somewhere. I feel restless.
Why don't you read, Holmes?
What, about the tigers of India?
Well, it's jolly interesting, especially about the female of the species.
Female of the species usually is.
It says here that they often attack when you think they're going to run, and run when you think they're going to attack.
Fascinating. Here.
Oh, no, really, Holmes.
Now, come. The exercise will do you good. You mustn't allow yourself to vegetate and grow static. Especially a man of your former violent habits. Tiger hunting in India, horse marches, Watson. Come on.
All right, then. All right, Holmes. All right. But only a short one, mind. Because this is no time to go promenading blast. Bring my hat, will you?
There you are, boy. Anything wrong?
Well, look. Look, this isn't my coat. It's very like it, but it just isn't.
Too small?
Well, yes.
Well, you probably picked someone else up at the...
But... No, Oh, look. There's a letter on here. Maybe it's got an address. Well, it doesn't make any sense.
Let's see. 12 heroes with broken feet. Unsigned.
Well, it sounds silly to me.
Written by a woman and dashed off in a hurry, too. It is a bold hand, Watson. A woman of strength and character. Capable of violence, I'd say. Like your tiger's friend.
Which of you two gentlemen is Dr. Watson?
I am, sir.
Thank goodness I found you, Doctor. The cloakroom attendant of the club told me this must be your coat and, yes, I see you have it, Doctor.
As a matter of fact, we've only just discovered the mistake. In fact, we were on our way back to the... I say, would you mind, Holmes?
Yes, of course. Thank you. There we are. Oh! So sorry. There we are.
Thank you, Doctor, and thank you. Good night, gentlemen. I'm sorry about the mistake.
Good night. Good night. I say, Holmes.
Yes, I know. He took your hat.
Oh, no, now, really, that's gone too far. There's a limit to these things. Really, these people.
Well, don't worry about it, Holmes. The cloakroom attendant of the club will know his name and address.
Well, it doesn't matter about that. I don't like wearing another chap's hat, you know. It's a personal thing. A hat like a toothbrush.
The son of a title, I see. The family crest. Been to Russia, too. Samovar. A nice pair of icons.
You know, it was beginning to rain when we came in here. I hope that chap's had the decency not to get my hat absolutely soaked.
Watson. I see he composes, too. Or someone does.
Holmes, what do you think you're doing? You just can't start barging into a chap's house and start playing his piano.
The violin is really my instrument, Watson, but I have a certain facility with the piano, even if I do say so. Do you know what this piece is called?
No, I don't. I couldn't care less. We should stop playing that thing.
called The Spider's Web, a ballet, apparently. And at this point, the spider attacks the fly.
You gentlemen wish to see my husband? I'm Mrs. Chelton.
How do you do? I'm Dr. Watson. This is my friend, Mr. Holmes.
Oh, Mr. Sherlock Holmes?
Madam, I've come here to return your husband's hat. He left it in our flat this evening.
I thank you. I'm afraid my husband isn't home, Dr. Watson.
Well, I wonder if you'd be good enough to ask him if, at his earliest convenience, he could return mine.
My husband has other hats. Perhaps you...
Oh, no. Thank you very much indeed. I'm very partial to my own. Well, I'm sorry to have disturbed you, Mrs. Johnson.
Mr. Holmes?
Yes, madam?
May I ask, did my husband go to your flat to consult you professionally?
No. He merely came to return Dr. Watson's coat, which he had also taken by mistake.
Then, Mr. Holmes, I would like to consult you professionally.
My services are always available to anyone who has genuine need of them.
My husband is in trouble.
He gave us that impression.
He's being blackmailed.
By whom?
6 months ago, we returned to London from St. Petersburg, where my husband was military attaché. During his stay in St. Petersburg, he met a ballerina named Olga Yaklanoff.
Yaklanoff? Oh, yes, the premier danseuse with the St. Petersburg Imperial Ballet.
Yes, the troupe is playing in London now. They've been here all week. When my husband met Yaklanoff in Russia, they became friendly. Oh, it was nothing more than friendship. You see, my husband is an amateur composer, and their friendship was based on mutual love of music.
I see.
During their friendship, my husband disclosed some military secrets unthinkingly to Yaklanoff. She demanded £5,000, but then he was transferred to London. Now she's renewed her demands.
Your husband has told you of this?
Only of the original demand in St. Petersburg, but I know that she's renewed it here in London.
Do you expect him back this evening?
I don't know. His whole routine has been upset. Mr. Holmes, you must help.
Madam, I detest blackmail in any form. You'll hear from me tomorrow. Oh, by the way, what was the dancer's name?
Yaklanoff.
Oh, yes. I wonder, would you mind writing it down for me? Thank you, madam.
Oh, madam, about my hat, I wonder...
Yes, Dr. Watson?
Oh, well, no, it doesn't matter.
Did you knock on the door? There was a knock.
I am inside, Watson, not outside.
Well, it must have been somebody else. Wasn't me. I'm inside, too.
Ah, Inspector. Rather late for Scotland Yard to be up and about, isn't it?
Well, I'm sorry to get you out of bed at this time of night, Mr. Holmes. It's not a very pleasant business I've come about either.
Oh, look, I say, my hat.
Dr. Watson.
Holmes, look what this chap's done to it. It's absolutely soaked.
Dr. Watson, do you wish to make a statement? You're not obliged to, but I must warn you that anything you say will be taken down and may be used as evidence.
I won't half give this chap a piece of my mind when I catch up with him. I really will. What? What did you... Who'll use what to get... Holmes, what's he talking about?
Dr. Watson, I must question you in connection with the murder of the Honorable Harry Shelton.
Murder? I'll murder him when I catch up with him. What?
Mr. Shelton was found murdered in St. James's Park, and your hat, Dr. Watson, was found beside the body.
Oh, an embarrassing predicament, eh, Watson? Can you explain it?
Well, what do you mean, can I explain it? Well, you know perfectly well how Shelton got my hat. Well, tell the man, tell him.
Lestrade, how was Sheldon murdered?
Stabbed, Mr. Holmes. In the back. And we haven't been able to find a weapon yet.
Any other suspects? I mean, apart from our old friend Watson here?
Well, no, unless footpads did it. I'm sorry, Dr. Watson. That's evidence, you know.
Holmes, will you kindly tell Lestrade how my hat got mixed up in this affair?
Patience, Watson. Patience. Now go get yourself dressed. We're going to St. James's Park. If you don't mind waiting a moment, Lestrade. Oh, officer, you might keep an eye on Dr. Watson while he dresses. You never know. He may try and get out through the window.
Well, and this is a fine example of British justice. A fella comes and pinches your hat and you accuse me of murdering him to get it back. I've never heard of such a thing in my life. I think of all the cups of tea you've had free with us. It makes me absolutely...
Well, the body was lying about here, Mr. Holmes.
I see. You removed it immediately.
Well, almost immediately. Can't have bodies lying about St. James's Park, you know. Anyhow, it was raining.
Yes, of course. And the poor fellow may have taken cold. Oh, most considerate of you, Lestrade. It doesn't matter what evidence you may have destroyed.
Well, from what you tell me on the way up here, things are beginning to take shape.
You found anything in his overcoat?
No, nothing. Only that note you were talking about. You know the one with the 12 heroes with the broken feet? Oh, that doesn't mean anything, I'm sure.
No, I suppose not, Lestrade. And you were saying that things were beginning to shape up, eh?
Oh, yes. Well, you see, Sheldon met this woman in St. Petersburg. She comes to London with the ballet, and she wants to renew the friendship. He doesn't. So she lures him in here and stabs him. Very excitable, these Russian women. Take things like that seriously, you know.
So all you have to do is place her here in the park, eh, Lestrade?
Exactly.
You have all the evidence you need that she was here.
I have?
The note, Lestrade. It tells Sheldon to meet her here tonight.
Well, I don't see it. 12 heroes with broken feet. What have 12 heroes with broken feet to do with her meeting him here tonight?
The numeral 12, Lestrade, obviously refers to 12 o'clock, midnight.
Yeah, well, what about the heroes with the broken feet?
A slight confusion on the lady's part. Probably the influence of Cockney stagehands. She added an H where there shouldn't have been one.
What?
Then spell it as she spelled it, but without the H.
E-R-O-S.
Precisely, and here he is. Cupid, the Greek god Eros, with his broken feet.
Oh, I see. Oh, then we have our murderess.
It would appear so, wouldn't it?
And now that the case is solved, perhaps I can go home and soak my feet.
No, I know nothing. Please leave me alone. Please, you will go.
Madam, I assure you...
Where is Sergei? Oh, Sergei, come quick, help me. They want to hang your poor little Petrushka. Where is Sergei?
Madam, we...
Go away, you're a bad man. Disappear, please disappear. What is that?
The spider's web. Sheldon wrote it.
Mademoiselle, perhaps you'll be good enough to write as I dictate. 12 heroes with broken feet.
I do not do it, I swear. He was dead already when I go to meet him.
You wish to make a statement, madam? You're not obliged to do so, but I warn you that anything you say will be taken down and may be used in evidence.
He's got that expression on the brain, doesn't he?
I do nothing except dance. I do not kill. I am dancer. You do not believe me. Look, I show you.
Madam, please. Please, madam, I implore you.
Sergei, this I kill Harry Chilton. Me, Yaklanov. Tell them I cannot kill you in a fly.
Who are you? Well,
How do you harm Mademoiselle Yaklanov like this?
I am Inspector Lestrade of Scotland Yard. And Madame Yaklanoff...
And I am Sergei Smirnov, the director of the St. Petersburg Imperial Ballet. The Tsar himself shall hear of this outrage.
Then, Mr. Smirnov, perhaps you would be good enough to explain the exact relationship between Madame Yaklanoff and Mr. Sheldon. Madame appears to be, to say the least of it, incoherent.
Oh. So you had an acquaintance with Sheldon in London?
Yes, Sergei. I saw him again. I meet Harry in St. Petersburg. He does not wish to be soldier boy, he tells me. He wished to make beautiful music like Tchaikovsky. He play his music for me. I say, Harry, you must be better soldier boy than you are music maker. You must be. It is not possible to be worse.
Such music, like noises in the air. He was ridiculous. Yes?
Why was he looking at you like that, madam?
He has written ballet since he left St. Petersburg. The spider's web, he call it. He wish me to dance the spider.
No.
Me, Yaklanov, a spider. It is crazy.
And tonight you arranged to meet him in St. James's Park after the evening performance.
Yes, to tell him it is finished. No more will I listen to his music.
And did you meet him in the park?
Yes, but I was a little late. It was very dark. I see Harry on the ground, dead.
I see. You saw no weapon?
No, no weapon. I'm frightened. I ran away.
Not bad, Mr. Smirnov. It has certain merit.
Merit? Oh, who could possibly dance to noises like that? Yeah, listen. At the beginning, even, it is all wrong. Look, it should go like this. In 3/4 time. 1.
Very pretty, Mr. Smirnov. But we happen to have a murder on our hands.
Oh, madam, does this dagger belong to you?
Yes, I killed myself with it.
Oh, now, really, madam, there's no need to go that far.
I believe, Watson, the lady means she kills herself with it in the ballet.
Yes, in the ballet.
There are some interesting traces of blood on that, Lestrade.
No, no, it is not true.
I'm afraid, madam, I'll have to ask you to accompany me to Scotland Yard for further questioning.
You will go, Olga. It is only bluff.
Yes, Sergei. I will dress.
I will take off the Tsar. Himself. Personally. You will see. There may even be war. War! War! Bang!
Foreigners. Women. Nobody could be logical about them. Not even Sherlock Holmes.
Holmes, can't you think, sitting down? This is the 3rd time I've read this page already.
Yaklanov's handwriting. That's what baffles me. The hand of a strong woman. And yet you saw her, Watson. No will of her own. Absolutely no will. It's illogical.
Well, the inspector seemed to think the same thing, but he's built up a pretty logical case against her with your help.
Perhaps too logical. Attack when you expect them to run, and run when you expect them to attack.
You know, Sheldon wrote pretty bad music. That could be a motive for murder. Thought about it myself on occasion.
But this handwriting, Watson, if only I could get to the bottom of it.
I say, Holmes, do you think they could let me have my hat back before the trial? I didn't think might drag on for days. Lestrade keeps on saying it's evidence.
Nope. There's only one thing to do. Have Lestrade confront Sergei Smirnov with Mrs. Sheldon.
Why?
Because it's perfectly obvious why and by whom Sheldon was killed. The only thing I can't get to the bottom of is this mysterious business of the handwriting.
Do you know who murdered Sheldon, then?
Yes, of course I do. Don't you? Then you never met Sergei Smirnov before, Mrs. Sheldon? either in St. Petersburg or London?
No, Mr. Holmes.
Brought Mr. Smirnoff along as you asked me to, Mr. Holmes.
Oh, good.
Ah! Mr. Brazier!
I beg your pardon?
I am furious! Right in the midst of rehearsal, I am dragged away.
Well, I'm sure the good inspector apologized most profusely, Mr. Smirnoff. I don't believe you've met Mrs. Chelton. But Chelton.
Who?
Mrs. Chelton.
Ah, murder.
Then perhaps, Mr. Smirnoff, you'd be good enough to play the introductory music to the Spider's Web Ballet for Mrs. Chelton, as you did for us last night. Eh? Didn't it strike you as curious, Lestrade, that Mr. Smirnoff should know Chelton's ballet music, which wasn't composed until after Chelton left St. Petersburg?
Well,
Yaklanoff didn't show it to him. She did everything she could to hide their meetings. That left only one place where he could have learned that music. Here, in this house, at that piano, in Chelton's absence, naturally.
I don't follow you, Holmes.
The budding affair of the Heartless trade was not, as Mrs. Chelton would have us believe, between her husband and Mademoiselle Yaklanoff, but between herself and Mr. Smirnoff.
Smirnoff and Mrs. Chelton?
Ridiculous. Then how did you learn Chelton's ballet?
Do you wish to make a statement, sir? You're not obliged to do so, but I warn you that anything you say will be taken down and maybe...
Are these the shoes you meant, Holmes?
I believe so, Watson. Mrs. Chelton, did you by any chance go out last night after Dr. Watson and I departed?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Yet these are the shoes you were wearing. If you didn't go out, how do you account for the mud on the soles and the blades of grass? It didn't start to rain until after we left.
Mr. Holmes, I don't think it's necessary that I explain anything.
You mean she did it, or he did it, or both? Who are you accusing of murder, Holmes?
Mrs. Chelton, alone.
So you killed for love of me?
And accomplished the double task of placing the guilt on Mademoiselle Yaklanoff. You undoubtedly found her note in your husband's pocket.
To kill for love. I can understand. But to blame poor little Olga, that I will never forgive. Who would replace her in the ballet?
You seem to forget, Mr. Holmes, that the dagger was found in Mademoiselle Yaklanoff's room.
Ah, yes, the dagger. When did Mrs. Chelton have the dagger, Mr. Smirnoff?
3 days ago. I forget and leave it here after the ballet. The next day, Helene returned it to me.
With a few drops of her own blood on it.
Holmes, are you sure this time?
I was almost sure from the beginning, Lestrade. I just couldn't explain the handwriting and the temperament. And there really wasn't a logical explanation. I mean, the strong-minded woman with the weak handwriting, and the weak-minded woman with the strong handwriting. The inconsistency of the female, Watson. Yet she was clever in engaging me to make sure that Mademoiselle Yaklanoff would be suspected.
Mrs. Chelton, I must ask you to come with me to Scotland Yard. Do you wish to make a statement? You're not obliged to, but I warn you that anything you say will be taken down and may be used in evidence.
I must go and free poor little Olga from prison. She has suffered so. She'll dance so much better now. Oh!
You mean then, Holmes, that you knew Mrs. Chelton had committed the murder, but the one thing that confused you was her handwriting?
Her handwriting and character, Watson. The evidence was logical, but the personalities were not.
Well, they were logical enough in their way, Holmes. They were just feminine.
Yes, that's it, Watson. They were just feminine. I must devote more time to that, Watson. I must devote more time to that.